welcome to my kitchen. I'm Teddy. Today we're making a classic dessert with a fun twist, and that is going to be a peachy panna cotta. I basically dedicated my whole artistic soul to the peach, so might as well make a panna cotta to go with it too. Basically this dessert is great for any day, and now let's get our aprons on and get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first layer, which is gonna be the actual panna cotta, because I don't want to plan on demolding these, except for one. I'm gonna practice demolding one, but gonna use the rest of them in actual like containers because they're got really cute glasses for it, so might as well. So I'm gonna start with adding the heavy cream. I'm gonna just start warming up these ingredients. So the heavy cream, the milk, vanilla extracts, and the sugar. A little bit of a dribble. I'm going to get this started. As you guys know, it's gonna be Struggleville. Okay, y'all. So I finally got it working. Whew. This thing definitely ain't trying to be my friend today. Okay, so now we're gonna bloom the gelatin. I'm gonna do that right here real quick. Basically gonna take this shot of water, add it to this, basically just get it combined up. We're gonna have to make sure this mixture doesn't get over to 12, so the gelatin doesn't basically start disintegrating. Don't even give it a chance to actually bloom properly. Okay. Get that combined up, let that sit for a little bit. Basically, I'm gonna let this keep doing its thing. I'm gonna bring the thermometer out. Make sure at a good temperature. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna let this mixture heat up some. Remember, don't let it get over 212 because the gelatin will start disintegrating. Then I'm gonna rearrange a bit. Gonna get my cups ready. I am adding in the gelatin. I'm gonna get all that mixed up together. I am so excited, y'all. This was so much fun to do. And now this is gonna be the hardest part, is getting the panna cotta into the cup. I definitely, now that I've tried the ladle method, I might try something with more of a narrow spout, or maybe like a large syringe, maybe a turkey baster. There's a lot of things that could possibly like work for this, and it would be fun to like, and it makes it feel like a little experiment, you know. But yeah, this was a struggle, very much so, but I ended up getting them all filled up. It was so much fun. Like, I cannot emphasize how much I enjoyed this. It was a little messy, but like these cups were so cute, but like them ended up being like kind of hard to use, just comical, which made it a little bit more enjoyable because they're so cute and fun. And of course, cute and fun would be really inconvenient. Really inconvenient. So but the cups, I ended up getting them from Walmart, and that was such a great deal on them. But let me clean these up because they cannot go in there all messy, because it's gonna set. And gelatin, once it kind of sets, you have to scrape it off or get something wet, and it's just so much easier just to wipe it down while it's still wet and get ready to go put it in the fridge after I get all of these wiped down. So I'll have these in there for at least an hour and a half. Okay, y'all, let's get into the rest of this panna cotta. Now it's peachy time. We're gonna get these peaches, put them inside of this blender, puree them up. You could use like actual peaches and chop them up. It's just right now I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. Here we go. Got that going. We're gonna get this gelatin bloomed up. So I'm gonna add some of the peach nectar into the gelatin and allow that to bloom for about 10 minutes. Kind of like what I did for the panna cotta earlier in the video. I definitely need to get a smaller whisk because that, man, I had to end up getting a fork to make sure all of it was actually combined. Whisks are cool and they come in various sizes. Now I'm gonna get this turned on, get the pot on. I'm gonna pour in the peaches that I pureed. I ended up having too much, so I drank some of it. It was really good. Now I'm gonna add in the sugar and the lemon juice. Gonna let that heat up. Since it's a thick mixture, I'm gonna let it heat up on its own before I add the nectar in there. Now we're adding the nectar. And remember, don't let it get over 212. My peaches I ended up getting were bad, which is good I got the can because I would have ended up not being able to finish the recipe. But right now I'm going to use what I do have, and I'm gonna use my chopper so I can get a nice even cut on it. Then I'm gonna actually save this pit and try to get the seed out and maybe hopefully plant a tree. But right now, let's chop these up. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller just so they can get through the square segments. I use this to get some nice uniform cuts. After a little bang there, I was able to get it going. I added sugar and lemon juice on top of the peaches just to give it a fresh topping while being a topping on the whole panna cotta. So I ended up popping this in the fridge until it was time to be used. I'm gonna add the gelatin in and get that all mixed up. I'm gonna take it off the heat and let it cool down a lot before I even try to put them on the cold layers. Now that I learned my lesson, I did go a little bit smaller. I did make a little bit of a mess, but like I said, I did learn. And then if I go way smaller, it takes longer, but less cleanup. But I am gonna try different methods to this to get the easiest clean, kind of a la carte at first. Now I'm just gonna try to evenly distribute this in small increments so I don't have to pour anything. But now it's time to put them in the fridge. I let these sit overnight. You can always let it sit for about 4 hours and check and see if it's enough and then just proceed from there. But overnight is always best. Okay, now y'all, let's wrap this up. Pretty much just need to garnish it. So I already have taken the peaches, chopped them up, and added some sugar and lime juice. The panna cotta is set really well in the fridge, which I am so happy. You got a little jiggle to it. Jiggle, jiggle. And I'm gonna try to avoid putting any juice in there just because I don't think it's really necessary. And honestly, if you want to do this recipe yourself, you can always add in the peaches into the panna cotta layer. Or not the panna cotta layer, the peach panna cotta layer. Which is really just more just like peach gelatin layer, to be honest. Next time I try it, I might add cream from a peach and cream situation. But I guess it really is what it is in totality. A peaches and cream situation. Now we got these tops off. And here it is, y'all. A peach panna cotta. This is so much fun to make. Thank you so much for watching my channel, watching this whole episode. If you made it to this point, I really, really appreciate you. You are the reason why I keep on going. Let's go through the whole shebang. Tell your friends, tell your family,